Everyone, I hope you all are fine. So let's start our today's session. So as I have told you already, in our today's session we will do the electronic configuration of all the elements having atomic number 1 to 20 in today's session. Okay, so now first of all you have to understand what is the electronic configuration. The distribution of electrons into orbital of an atom is called electronic configuration. Means we have to distribute the electrons of the specific element in orbital. It is known as electronic configuration. So first of all we will do one by one all the electronic configuration of all different elements. So I have written here the atomic number and the element symbol. So one by one we will discuss, and here we have to follow Aufbau principle and the Hund's rule during the electronic configuration. So as you see here, the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. So first of all, what orbital comes? 1s. So that is to be written here 1s, and 1 electron comes for the one atomic number. So it is to be written 1s1. Okay, or that can be written in this way also, 1s1. Okay, so that represents that s is having 1 electron in terms of hydrogen. If we talk about helium, so 1s2 is to be written because S can contain maximum 2 electron, that I have taught. Okay, when S will acquire 2 electron, then we will have to start to fill the next orbital. Let's talk about the lithium. So lithium, how the electronic configuration is to be done? 1s2. 2 electrons of lithium we have filled in s orbital. It is filled now. So after 1s what comes? 2s. So it is to be written here 1s, 2s, 1. 2 and 1, 3 electrons we have filled here. Let's talk about beryllium. This is to be 1s2. Now the 2s2 is to be written. Now if we will see here, 1s and 2s both are filled now. So in terms of boron, its atomic number is 5. So it can be written in this way, 1s2, 2s2. They both are filled. Now what orbital will start? 2p. And 2p1 is to be written. But as we know that p can acquire maximum 6 electron, so that can be filled up to the number 6. So now see here, as we talk about the carbon, so how the electronic configuration is to be done? 1s2, 2s2. Now 2p2 is to be written. If we will talk about the nitrogen, then atomic number is 7. So it is to be written 1s2, 2s2 and then 2p3. In terms of oxygen, this is to be 1s2, 2s2, 2p4 can be written. Now let's talk about fluorine. 1s2, 2s2, 2p5 can be written. Now let's talk about the neon. In terms of neon, you can write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Now after getting 6 electron in p orbital, because 3 subcells are there that can acquire maximum 6 electron, then we will have to start the next orbital in terms of sodium. So now sodium, it is to be written 1s2, 2s2, now 2p6. So how many electrons are there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more is left. So after 2p6 what will come? 1s, 2s, 2p and 3s will start. So it can return 3s1. Now in terms of magnesium, what is to be done? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. That is to be filled now because S can acquire maximum 2 electrons. So let's talk about aluminium. Its atomic number is 13. So it can be written in this way, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. All are filled. Now 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s. After 3s what will start? 3p. It is to be 3p1 is to be written. Now 3p can acquire the maximum number of electron, that is of 6. So in terms of silicon, it is to be written 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, then 3p2 is to be written. If you will count the number of electrons, 2 to 4, 6, 6 or 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are to be there. Let's talk about phosphorus. So what you will get it? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p3. Now in terms of sulfur, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p4. Now in terms of chlorine, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p5 is to be done. And in terms of argon, what we will get? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and then we get 3p6. Now when p will have 6 electron, now it is completely filled. You will have to start the new orbital. That in terms of potassium, it is to be written 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and after that what comes? 4s. So one electron will go in s. Now let's talk about calcium. Its atomic number is 20. So how it is to be written? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and 4s2 is to be written. Now this is also completely filled. Here I am reminding you that I will compare this SPDF electronic configuration with KLMN. Okay, now you see this 1s orbital is having 2, so that you can write there 2. These numbers are two principal quantum number, it is of 2. So 6 or 2, if you are adding these number 2, what you will get there? 8. If these three numbers you are adding again 6 or 2, 8. Now this is of number 2. So I think this was the way which you have learned in class 10th to 882. Okay. So now you see here, as we will talk about the potassium. So 1s, this is of 2. If we are adding these two, you will have there 8. This is of 6 and 2 again 8 and this is of 1. So this was the electronic configuration in terms of KLMN 2881. Okay, I think you all have got the electronic configuration of all the elements. Those are having atomic number 1 to 20. Okay, so that's all for today. Kindly prepare your notes.